We know that AI is playing a major role in what's going on out here. And I talked a little bit about this during the live stream, but they don't share that globally. So I want to get this out there and make sure that people understand what we're going through right now and what you can expect to see globally in different countries, including here in the United States, in terms of robots taking over jobs. Now they're saying that this is going to explode in the next decade from 2020 to 2030. They're saying that all these forces coming together could force an economic disruption far greater than what was seen in the early 20th century. They're saying that massive amounts of people are going to be left without jobs, and this is going to affect countries out there outside of the United States as well here. And it's crazy when you look at these numbers and you look at the areas projected to add robots. China is at the top with over 11 million. Okay, now they have a massive population, but a lot of those people are going to be put out of work by robots. What are they going to do? Same thing in the European Union. Same thing in the United States. Doesn't matter where it is around the globe. When robots are replacing jobs, it's leaving humans without a job. You can see just who's going to take on the brunt of this. Now, when it comes to the United States, they have a chart here, and it goes over the lower vulnerabilities up to the red, the higher. Interesting, this chart. Take a good look there. Yeah, once again, you've got to pause it. Get a good look or go to the link in the description box. You'll see here which ones are the most vulnerable to this and what they're expecting. They're expecting Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, and the Midwest to be hit hard by this. Robots coming in, fully automated into all the warehouses, all the different facilities, all the mills, all these different places. They're going to start upgrading and doing this. And what's also being talked about is a lot of this is about to be pushed through by law. So little tweaks, little things that they do here and there. We've seen what Trump's done. All he's got to do is open his mouth and say one thing about steel or about this or that, and things can go up and down. Really, the stocks can shift just on words he speaks and others. But in terms of the outlook here in this country, jobs and the areas where they're expecting robots to take over big time are these red areas. Oregon being the number one most vulnerable state to this whole thing. So they say the states with a lot of tourism like Florida, Georgia, New York, and things like that, they don't have to worry about this as much because they bring in that income there. But other areas like here, down through the Midwest, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, West Virginia, they're on the fence. So things to think about in terms of jobs, where everything's heading, where you're sitting, and all that. I'll leave a link below. Make sure to follow me over on D Live for exclusive content as well that you're only going to find there. It's been Dabu7.